I think it is time we have an Instavention. You've read the title of this video, so you know where I'm going with this, which is why I want to state right from the beginning that I am a lover of hashtags. Twitter was really the first social media website to come up with this whole idea that was surrounded around the fact that if you click through something that used that hashtag, you could see what other people were posting about it. When myself and others actually use hashtags for the reason that they were created, I find them to be super useful and sometimes great. But in reality, there's a moment that everyone has to come to where you step back from the lab table after the lightning's come down and realize what you've created is Frankenstein. So today what we're talking about more specifically is Instagram hashtags. Some of these are also used on Twitter, but I've found that people abuse hashtags mostly on Instagram. And it's gotten out of hand, y'all. Let's talk about some hashtags that need to die. It's a problem. I mean, it's a first world problem, don't get me wrong, but it's a problem. First up on our list is hashtag like for like, and this also includes hashtag follow for follow, and pretty much anything that's just saying, hey, you follow me, I'll follow you. It doesn't matter if we actually have anything in common or if I find anything you're posting interesting, but at least we'll each have one more follower on that number count. It is point blank annoying. This goes along with hashtag double tap, which is telling me, hey, you should like this picture. Hey, you know what? Why don't I decide that on my own? You don't own me. And your hashtag trying to own me isn't gonna make me wanna like you anymore. Now let's talk about one of the most popular hashtags on Instagram, which is hashtag no filter. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say that I haven't used that hashtag in the past, because I have. When it first came up, it seemed like a fun thing. But the deeper that you delve into the whole idea of no filter is that it's someone trying to tell you this is a perfect moment. And like, listen, I'm happy for you, but truthfully, it comes off as like a little show-offy. From what I've found, this hashtag bothers people the most when it's used on a selfie, cause you might as well just be hashtagging flawless. I'm all for body positivity, love yourself, love the way you look, but don't degrade those who are using filters. And P.S. half the time when people are hashtagging no filter, it's very clear that there is a filter on that picture. Why would you lie to me, though? Like, we all recognize Valencia. We are now going to move into a huge section of Instagram that exists, which are the fitness Instagrammers. Now, I have friends that are fitness Instagrammers. I follow fitness Instagrammers. I am all about them. But in some ways, they are the #1 perpetrators of just terrible, annoying hashtags. Here are specific ones that my friends think need to die. Hashtag Fitspo. Hashtag motivation. Hashtag the grind. Hashtag FitFam. And hashtag gym selfie, which I totally agree with, because like, we all know when you're taking a gym selfie, you don't need to hashtag that. This is where I really try to think, are people actually using these hashtags positively? Like, does FitFam actually bring the FitFam together? And hashtag Finspo is just problematic on like a lot of levels, because if you actually go on Instagram and look through that tag, you will see that so many of the pictures on there are the terrible things like nothing tastes better than skinny, and in actuality it isn't something that's motivating people, it is something that is being hurtful towards people. Like, it's not a positive thing. Springing off of that, let's segue into the offensive hashtags, or the hashtag section I like to call hashtag just saying. If you're saying just saying, there's probably no reason for you to be saying it at all. Other things in this category are hashtag racist, hashtag I'm not racist, hashtag no homo, or pretty much anything along those terrible lines. 1, don't be posting racist shit. 2, if you have to say I'm not racist, it's probably racist. And 3, if you're still saying no homo, I'm like actually concerned about you. Overall, my feelings on those hashtags is just no. Don't do it. Now let's talk about one of my least favorite hashtags, which is hashtag fleek. Because who even knows knows what fleek means? Where did it come from? All I know about fleek is that it was in a rap song, it was in some sort of good Vine video, and now everybody's about your eyebrows being on fleek, but what does that even mean? I assume it means on point, but I don't really know, and I don't even think you really know. What makes something fleek or not fleek? What do you call something when it's not fleek? Off fleek? I have many concerns about this hashtag. How about your relationship on Instagram? Hashtag boyfriend, hashtag girlfriend. Because why would you be going through the hashtag boyfriend or hashtag girlfriend tag if you have that person? Are you looking through the tag for a new boyfriend or girlfriend? I'm just saying, it makes no sense. It's time to talk about probably the most hated hashtag of them all. Certainly hated most by me. Hashtag blessed. Here's a couple of recreations of the pictures that I found under hashtag blessed, because I'm not gonna use anybody's faces, but I'm happy to recreate them for you. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag blessed. That's right, almost all of the pictures that I found while searching through hashtag blessed were selfies, and were like scandalous selfies. I'm not against scandalous selfies, but I'm not even a religious person, and I'm slightly offended that you're using hashtag blessed. My favorite thing about that last picture recreation was this person's caption on that picture. If you're telling me that this is how the good Lord meant for you to use these hashtags, I really don't even know what to say. Who knows? Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to like it. If you think there's a friend that needs a hashtag intervention, be sure to send them this video. Leave a comment letting me know what some of your least favorite hashtags are. And overall, just subscribe for more shenanigans and rants like this, because I got a lot of passion. And I like to talk about it. I am seriously hashtag tired now. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!